Yellow.
Hi,
We're here once again.
we've got Sabine Wren Green versus IG-88 Red
Yeah.
with Tarkentown.
So we are going up the list. If you're following our bracket thing here, we were doing games out of order. So if you follow the challenge recommended game order, it's supposed to go 33, 34, 35. And so, but we were doing like 40, 39, 38, etc. But what this means is once we finish like these three games, we're actually going to have to finish out the losers round 3 next, because it goes 33, 34, 35, and then we're going to skip back up to 41 and 42, and then 43, 44. So that'll be the rest of the week.
Yeah, so the thing is that'll let us keep these decks, some of these decks together.
It'll be really easy for us to throw them.
And we'll be able to basically do those rounds together.
Yeah.
And behind the scenes, we're chopping videos up today. So if you're watching this live, it might be a little weird between games, but we're trying to cut that up for YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens if we just do one match per video and do a video a day. So if you guys like that, let us know. If you don't like that, let us know. But we'll try for at least this week.
Yeah,
and see how it goes.
Right. We're experimenting a little bit just to see what that looks like. So
yeah. All right. So let's get started.
Yeah, Sabine Green, IG-88 Red. Sure to be a violent matchup.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. These are always the most fun matchups.
Yeah,
just murder.
The question you always have to ask is trade, or like how does the math change, right?
At what point do you need to trade to win the game?
Yeah,
you know, to change tempo in your favor. 3 games takes less than 20 minutes. It very well might.
It could.
Oh, also, I'll give my short showdown experience from yesterday. So I went to my short store showdown. It was a best of 1 store showdown. So I decided to take a Vader Green build because I liked the way Vader Green played against a lot of other decks. The worst matchup being Sabine Yellow, probably. I beat a Sabine Red or Sabine Green first round. I beat a Krennic Green second round, which I felt really good about my Krennic matchup because I played like 30 games on Force Table with that deck and beat Krennic like 5 times. I played against a Krennic Green again. That was one of the most popular decks of this tournament, by the way.
Krennic Green?
Krennic Green.
I could see that, yeah.
And I played against that in the third round, and we had a very, very, very close game that I ended up losing partially because of playing into a Super Laser Blast, where he was playing it as a one-of. Because like I was talking to other Krennic players, and they're like, I'm not playing Super Laser Blast. He was playing as a one-of, which I do think is a good call, and especially in a best of 1, you want to like pack one-of things to answer situational things. I had just played a Vader and gotten Stormtrooper, TIE Fighter, and I was like, well, he's got it or he doesn't got it.
Yeah.
And that game actually, he had followed it up with a Relentless next turn, which was like, I had to deal with that Relentless before it killed me, which involved playing TIE Fighter, doing 3 damage to it, pinging it with Vader the next turn, and then crashing the TIE Fighter into it. It had done 10 damage to me, and he had overwhelming barraged on it the next turn to like wipe my board out. Anyways, so it came down to me not sequencing my last turn in a way that would have let me win the game if I would have changed things slightly differently. I couldn't have known at the time, but I had like a Emperor up. He was at 21. He had a Stormtrooper on the board, so I could have Emperored in and gotten him to 24, but I was worried he was going to be able to swing to kill me because I was like at 3 life left. So, anyways, the play I made it so he won. I played like a Viper Probe Droid to see his hand, and I was like, oh, I see your hand that I can't win the game now because I messed up. And then I lost to Sabine Yellow because I got a Bamboozle played on me. So Sabine Yellow is like an uphill battle. I play a Shore Trooper on the first turn. Second turn, I have a Vader's Lightsaber. And I was like, okay, so my plan is to play this Vader's Lightsaber on the Shore Trooper, make a trade, and then overwhelm barrage on it to hopefully wipe his space out, because space is where you get your ass beat as Vader. But I play the Lightsaber on the Shore Trooper, and he just bamboozles it. And I'm like, well, that sucks. And I was talking to him later. He's like, I packed the bamboozles because my friend brought Chirrut Red. Just in case we matched up. I'm like, well, I mean, that's totally reasonable.
No worries that.
You definitely beat me because of them.
Justin was in the middle of a story, so I didn't want to interrupt him to say thank you, Nat Game, for that kind comment.
Appreciate it.
So, yeah.
Thanks for being here. Welcome to the stream. And then I beat a Palpatine Blue in the last round, which is just like a really fun game. But I was 3-2 and didn't make the cut.
Yeah,
that is what it is. But it was a fun game. I did like the best of 1 format because it was just a fast tournament. It was over in like 2 hours.
Yeah,
so that was nice. All right, let's play the game. Sabine Yellow won our 36 and 32 person showdowns, different players each time. That's probably the best deck especially in best of one.
Yeah, I'm not commenting on the relative mental fortitude of aggro players this week.
I don't think it's a brainless deck to play either.
I don't think it
at
is.
all.
I don't think this game is. I think if you play this game without intention, you will get your ass kicked repeatedly. Sure. Anyway, I do think Yellow Sabine is like monkeys on typewriters at a tournament, though, where one Sabine deck is going to be the one who just gets the draws and has the matchups and can win. I mean, you could make the same argument for, like, say, Krennic Green, if Krennic Green is like a popular one. You could have Krennic Green who just plays Sabine Yellow a bunch of times in a row. I like Krennic in that matchup.
There was a really wide variety of decks there, though. So
yeah.
Which is really awesome to see.
Took second place at a store showdown yesterday with Cheer Target Town. Lost the files to Han Green. Got to attribute my performance to 10% scale, 90% watching you guys.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's right. You can send 90% of those mace windows to us.
I do need one maze window. I didn't earn one. I never will earn one, apparently. All right, so let's do this.
Now, Han Green is another popular deck, and I think there's a lot of people who have been putting a lot of reps in with that deck. It's a very versatile deck, I'll say. It's one of those, when I was playing, I know it's like scrubbed out of our tournament or whatever, but when I was playing that deck, I'll play Sabine Wren. When I was playing that deck on stream, it was one of those where I was like, I wish I had the reps with this deck, because my hand is K2, Battlefield Marine, and R2D2.
Okay.
All right. I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Okay. I am sending Sabine Wren to your base for 3.
I'll play a cell block guard.
I am going to play R2D2. We'll take a look at the top card here. The card is good. Is it staying? Or is it going? I think it's going.
Base.
Okay. I am going to play Green Squadron A-Wing.
Initiative.
I will do 1 damage to both of us.
Keep it even.
And then pass.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave these exhausted. I'll play this tie advanced. I'm gonna give XP to the guard. Let's see how that works out.
All right, we're gonna have Sabine Wren attack the cell block guard. I'll do a damage to the base, and Sabine will explode.
I'll attack your base for 5.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna ECL K2 in, so he's gonna trample for 1, and then I'll do 3 damage to your base when he explodes.
I'm okay with that. I'll attack base for 3.
Okay. So I tap. I go to 13. 13 and 5. 5. 11, 12, 13.
Can I have IG'd for another damage? Did I miss that on the guard, on the subblock guard?
Possibly, yeah.
Because your follow-up turn was the K2, right?
Right.
Yeah, let me just revert and do that because it's very important.
Yeah,
it's extremely important, I would say. Learn a lot from you guys. Love watching and listening to your strategy discussions. Just remember that we're not the best players in the world, but we played a lot of card games, so hopefully our strategy has helped a little bit.
All right, so 4 here. The question is, do I Sabine to get an extra damage in here? Puts you to 10, 11, 14. You're 11 away from dead. Sabine can attack, puts you to 17. and then you are 8 away from dead. Sabine can take out the probe droids. I can, if I, so I don't think I tap her here. I'll just deploy her.
Okay, I'll take initiative.
All right, so R2 is going to your base for 1, and we'll look at the top card. All right, we're going to put that under. All right, now I have to decide whether I want to trade or go to the face. I think I can actually die if you have all this stuff on the table next turn. So Sabine is going into the probe droid.
1 to the base.
And 1 to the base. That one feels fine. Now the question is do I take this and trade with the TIE Advanced? You have initiative. Now if I trade, the first thing you have to do is something, right? Like you can't just attack me.
Something.
You have to play something. You have to figure it out, right? Whereas if I attack you, put you to 14, you can attack me, put me to 16, deploy IG-88. I think I trade. I think we trade here. Okay. And then I'll pass.
Okay. Play a Death Star Stormtrooper.
Okay. All right then. Sabine to base, put you to 14. So yeah, I will take the damage there.
I'll play aggression. I'll do 4 to R2 and ready the Stormtrooper.
Okay. I'm gonna play a Battlefield Marine.
I'll deploy IG-88.
9. I'm gonna wing leader. I think I'm gonna wing leader Sabine. Now, okay. So Sabine, they're 3 damage either way, right? 5 here. You're at 14. A Rebel Assault will do it, right? Rebel Assault is 6, 10. If I put it here, you can trade, put it there, you can trade. 5. Okay, I'll put it on Battlefield Marine. Actually, you know what? I think it's Sabine. Sabine.
Okay.
I think it's Sabine. Okay. It's like, so 5, 9, no, so there's nothing. Fleet Lieutenant is 7 damage, which is not enough to kill you. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that.
Take it for 5.
All right. I'll take initiative.
I wish I had 4 cause I believe in, because this would be an easy 4 damage to your base, right? Because I could put you at 4 away from dead, or 3 away from dead. But now I'm thinking about, do I take out this Battlefield Marine?
Yeah, the question is you have to, like, do you put me in a place where I have to have it, or that you have to have it, right?
Yeah. I'll take it for 4.
Okay.
Then I'll pass.
I have a fleet lieutenant and a wing leader, but I die to your next attack.
This guy?
Yeah.
This guy. All right. Excellent.
All right, so was trading the right call? With aggression.
So if you didn't trade that there, I was gonna first action attack into it, and then the aggression could have followed up with 4 damage and ready this.
Yeah,
which is pretty good. I think the trading was the right call. To be that being said,
yeah. I
certainly felt worse.
I resourced a rebel assault early.
I definitely put in these here interceptors. I'll tell you that. I mean, like, sometimes you gotta resource Rebel Assault early. Like, there's not.
I also resourced the Steadfast Battalion, so I have to
Steadfast
wonder.
would have been pretty sick.
I
think Steadfast DCLing blows me out. I don't know a scenario where I don't lose to that. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate it. Was it Prempador?
I'll do a sideboard. We go. I think we reduce the curve. Sideboard out like the attack pods, maybe.
Yeah, by that point, it's like
I think the game's like decided.
the game is
right?
pretty decided. Yeah, I don't think attack pod's getting you out of it because it's too slow. Because it doesn't immediately do 4 damage.
Yeah, it doesn't immediately kill something. Doesn't immediately do 4 damage. So, okay.
One of my favorite games, or one of my favorite things about this game is the amount of lessons you can learn just by playing it. And I think every time we play, or every time we do a stream, there's some sort of interaction that we run into, or some sort of like edge case that we run into that we can learn from, right?
Yeah.
And play around in the future.
Hello, Will Mill, and thank you for the kind comment there, Prempado. The 2-player starter deck, that's still, like, you can still get it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the good thing about it.
It's a great starter set experience. It's like really good.
I think
there's a lot of cards in there you need for the game too. So
right, you can play like the Vader deck and like a locals thing and participate, right?
Yeah,
like you'll have a game that you'll be playing.
I was talking to some people too at the showdown yesterday, and we were like, this game does reward player skill quite a bit.
Yeah,
quite a bit. I think a skill player can take a starter deck and do pretty okay at tournaments like that. I mean, you're sort of outvalued on cards, but you can use player skill to bridge that gap a bit.
The starters are proof of it, right?
Yeah.
Like when you're playing the game, like if you've got a lot of experience with the game and you play the starters against somebody who has not played it before, they think the other starter is the better starter, right? So you playing your first draft tomorrow and you tip their advice, just looking to have fun. Yeah, the major thing to remember about drafts is that the
draft Overwhelming Barrage.
Yes, Overwhelming Barrage is absolutely a first pick. But the main thing about drafts to remember is that the leaders are public information. Okay, so you can, if you open your 3 leaders, you can see what the other people have also opened, and you can try to force people next to you into a specific leader combination. All right, if you can, you're trying to have it so that you're unopposed on what you're drafting. So if you open, like, say 2 heroes and a villain, and the person's fixing to pass you a hero and a villain, or is like likely to pass you like a hero and a villain, you may just want to go grab like the hero past the 2 villains, because that means the person next to you is going to have a choice between 2 villains, and the other person's going to have another villain to choose from. And then if they're both in villainy, then they're going to pass you a bunch of hero stuff, right? The opposite is true. You open 2 heroes and a villain, you may want to take the villain past the heroes, right? You're trying to engineer, and that's before the packs even are before you even know what's going around. And a lot of times, the first several picks, there may be a more powerful card, but I'll pick a safer card. I'll pick one that's just one color. When I'm doing that because I want to see what comes back around the table. So if there's like a really good red-black villainy card, and I might take it, but
that's like a big commitment.
It's a huge commitment, and the more aspects a card has, the more off-aspect penalties you have to play if it ends up in your deck. There are cards that I think are worth off-aspect penalties. Overwhelming Barrage is one of them, but there's also other ones like I will take initiative.
Okay.
There's other off-aspect ones like the Moment of Peace, the card that gives a shield. I think that card is very good. So all right. So the only way Sabine kills that guy is if I attack into it, like I get Tarkin Towned.
I did not use Tarkin Town last game, so
yeah.
Best believe I kill that Sabine.
I might be fine with that. My guys have more value, so I'll attack there. It's not like it's different. The math was different with the probe droid. All right, I will play Fighters for Freedom.
Play a Stormtrooper.
I will take initiative.
Play a Stormtrooper. And pass. Hey guys, good luck and hi. Have fun. Thank you, Phobion. What's up?
What did you say? What is up, dog? What's up, dog? Well, this just eats an aggression if you haven't. I'll play Dodonna.
I'll play a TIE Advanced onto the Snowtrooper.
Will attack base or Stormtrooper. I'll attack the Stormtrooper.
I think it's pretty tough to attack this Fighters for Freedom right now with this Legion Snowtrooper, even though I'd leave Dodonna alive. Yeah, we'll do it. Attack there.
Okay.
Attack. I'll take 4. Trample in for.
It had 2 toughness left.
I'm attacking for 6.
So
4.
Yeah, take 4. I'll deploy Sabine.
I'll take initiative.
Sabine will go into your base for 4. And I'll Metal Ceremony Sabine, just to give her a little buff there. And then pass.
Okay. Start with a Force Choke on Dodonna.
Okay, so I will draw. Alright. Steadfast. It's a what now?
It is a 4/5. So it's got 1 health left.
So I'll buff Sabine. We'll get Sabine the +2. And so trample for 4. And it will take 4. Give me the damage. Give me the damage. Give me your damage. Give me that.
Obliviers.
Alright, I can't pass up this damage, so I'll hit your base for 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's quite a bit. I'll deploy IG.
I will take the initiative.
Take it for 5. And attack it for 5. Yeah. Alright. That freaking steadfast battalion, man. What did I say about losing to that specific thing?
Okay, if the battalion goes in for 7, that battalion can also trample somewhere in here, right? So if the battalion goes into IG-88, it can buff itself for plus. I can trample IG-88 for 1, put you to 15. I just do 7 though. So Sabine's at 6. Aggression can't kill her. She only has the one on. Okay, so battalion's going to your base for 7. The card that in Sabine is that establishes checkmate at least. Check.
That's check, not mate. But it is probably mate.
Just hidden information, right? That's the difference between check and checkmate.
Yeah.
And chess, all the information is available. So
theoretical check.
So I will say opening packs right now is just like pure value between hyperspaces, foils, legendaries, expensive rares, all that stuff. Between all of that, I think you just don't feel bad if you open a $25 card and you just take it, right?
Yeah.
You can still make a viable deck after that.
All aggression, I'll do 4 damage and defeat upgrade.
Okay.
That's my path to not lose right now.
All right. I have a fleet lieutenant.
Okay. Okay.
Do I want Fang Fighters? These stupid upgrades have been very annoying.
The TIE Advanced upgrades?
Yeah, I don't know that I have, like, enough, I have to, like, I don't want to give up part of my game plan of...
Yeah. Plus, if you're doing that just to, like, remove an experience and I play Interceptor, it's probably bad.
Yeah.
That feels bad.
Yeah, I mean, for an Interceptor, which doesn't do any immediate damage and kills one of my things, hopefully that I've gotten damage from, might be fine, right? Like that may be doable, but because at least it's not like an aggression or whatever, right? So,
I mean, if you see a legendary, just grab it, man.
Yeah.
Just grab it.
Yeah,
if you see a valuable card, just grab it in the draft. If
yeah,
Mace is slightly.
Mace is down to like $6 to $8 because of all the showcase maces are out there, right? Yeah. I still drafted a mace the other night. I just took it because there was like a chance that maybe I play it. You know,
off aspect for 9 also is probably
nine. So I played it. Played against somebody who had like a jillion sentinels in their deck, and I was like, this is actually like worth sideboarding in because it comes in, kills a cell block guard, readies, can kill Cloud, because he was playing Krennic, so he had like the Cloud City guards and cell block guards, and it was just like the walkers.
You just choose through all the stuff.
Yeah, and Mace kills like 3 or 4 of those and then dies. That was red green Tarkin. That deck was buck nasty.
I'm mulligan. Tarkin calls upon his best friend, Mace Windu. That actually might have happened in the Clone Wars at some point.
Yeah. We have to assume Tarkin... I mean, did they go into Tarkin's backstory in the Clone Wars?
He's in the cartoon.
Okay.
But it's not really his backstory. He's just working for the Republic.
I mean, he's an
officer, yeah.
Right.
Dr. 3 _ thank you for that prime.
Hey, appreciate that.
Thank you. I think like Anakin has to go save him in one series of episodes, something like that. Him and Yularen are in there a lot. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, we have to assume. I mean, the whole point of the Imperial military was, to create something that was going to be used for control of the galaxy, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense for a lot of those people 20 years earlier to be up and comers.
Prep droid.
All right, my hand is R2D2, Spec Force Soldier, Fleet Lieutenant, and Fighters for Freedom.
R2D2 Spec Force, Fleet Lieutenant, Fighters for Freedom.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
I will play R2D2. We'll take a look at the top card.
Take an
and
issue.
we'll put that under.
Which leaders have been revealed so far are you looking forward to the most? My top is probably Cad Bane, followed by Bosk.
We'll play Spec Force Soldier. Now the question is do I Sabine? It hasn't been technically revealed yet because it was an oopsie daisy, but I like the villain Mandalorian leader because it's very simple +1 power to enhance units. It's a lot like Krennic. Very simple.
It's incredibly powerful.
But it starts doing wacky stuff because like Crafty Smuggler is now a 3/2 as long as it's got a shield,
which
right?
is insane.
So I think that guy is very subtle and could be very powerful. Yeah,
yellow green Cad Bane with Maul. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, Maul looks to be a budget replacement for Vader for a lot of people.
Yeah,
right. I wouldn't be surprised if Vader's price continues to tank because of that. Now, do I want damage to both of us?
I'm sick of all these Vader haters out here. We'll blow your planet up.
I don't think so. I don't think I give you free damage. How about that?
Okay.
All right, pass. I think we put that down.
Base for 3.
Okay. I will attack you for 1. And we'll R2. We'll put that under.
It was Gar Saxon.
Yeah, he's supposed to be out. He's supposed to be out this week. It was like they were supposed to. It was some other leader. It was who was it? Was it Cad Bane?
Was it Cad Bane they were supposed to release or something?
Yeah, it was like somebody. It was either Cad Bane or somebody else. Where they just oopsed.
Play fifth brother.
Okay. I think this is Fleet Lieutenant Spec Force in the fifth brother.
That's what I kind of was worried about, yeah. I'll take initiative.
Alright, I will pass.
Yeah, okay.
You have initiative. It's a real tough hand here.
Telling me.
Is it this? Am I insane? I think it's gonna be this. Yeah. Cad Bane, like I want you to think about the Cad Bane mirror and how you don't want initiative in the Cad Bane mirror. Because if you're playing Cad Bane, you go first, you play your Underworld Smuggler, they play the Crafty Smuggler,
yeah.
Then you get to ping their shield off, right? But then they have initiative, so they get to play a guy and ping your shield. Like the Cad Bane gunfight at the beginning of the game, because Greedo, like you played Greedo and they played Underworld guy, your Greedo just dies, right?
I'm gonna fight this Fleet Lieutenant.
Okay. I am going to play Dodana.
I'll play Sagarera.
I am going to deploy Sabine.
I'll take initiative.
Sabine will hit your base for 4. And then R2 is going to hit your base for 2. And then look at the top card. And I'll put that under. Oh, no. No. We'll leave that right there. Leave that puppy right there. Okay. Pass.
All right.
Play him in Shatterpoint, yeah.
4-stroke Dodana. Get him out of here.
And a draw.
Yep.
Alright. ECL Steadfast Battalion. I think I buff. Do we buff Sabine? Yeah, we buff Sabine. And trample Saw for 1.
I'll 4-stroke Sabine.
I'll draw.
Do 5 damage.
Alright. R2 will go into your base for 1 and take a look at the top card. I think I'd leave that right there. In fact,
I don't think I can offer you the leader trade. Because you might take it since Sabine's dead anyway. Although
right.
You're doing 5 damage to me.
This isn't looking
It's
good.
not. It's not.
Nervous droid noises.
Yeah, and I'd give you a bunch of cards too. Yeah, I'll take initiative.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll send 5 into your base, and then Sabine explodes. Draw. Oh my god.
Shh. Stop it.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Shh.
Stop right there.
Stop, thief. That down. Okay.
I'll play a TIE fighter.
R2D2 will attack your base for 1, and we'll take a look at the top card. I'll put that under.
I'll play a Stormtrooper.
I am going to play a Fighters for Freedom.
I'll play IG-88.
I am going to play a Fighters for Freedom. You're going to take 1.
I'll play Veers.
I am going to Sabine, and we'll both take a damage.
I feel like I have to do this.
It's gotta feel terrible.
It feels real bad.
It's gotta feel like garbage.
I gotta tell you.
I'll take initiative.
There you go. I'll pass. Feels pretty bad.
I think R2 single-handedly chugging along this whole game.
He's only 5 damage.
And he is like just stuffed stuff under that would just be dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Rebel Assault. So R2 will attack for 2. We'll take a look at the top card. We'll put that under. Fighters for Freedom will attack for 4.
Take you for 3.
I will play a Sabine and do a damage to you with Fighters for Freedom.
I will play Aggression. I'll ready and do 4 damage.
I will tap Sabine red and do a damage to both of us.
Yeah. Okay. Rip IG-88. I think that's kind of expected. Your cards are just so much better than my cards.
Yeah.
In every way.
Yeah, well, so the thing about aggro decks is like you don't want to be responding to the opponent's stuff like ever.
Yeah. Oh geez. Okay.
All right, so I need the R2D2s from this deck.
Let's do this.
All right.
All right, Sabine triumphs. I mean, I gave you a run at least in the first game.
Yeah,
kind of the second game too.
Yeah, you won the first game.
It was close. That was close. All right, Luke Green versus Boba Green.
All right. Okay. Have we transitioned to the next video yet?
Go when you're ready.
All right. Okay. Hang on. I gotta get my game face on.
Yeah.
All right. There's Boba Green. There's Luke Green. Luke Green needs the 3 R2D2s. All right. Honestly, I don't know how this matchup goes. I think Luke probably generates enough value. Shields are like really bad for Boba, right?
All right, we can swap over now.
All
Let's see. Thanks for watching. This was our Sabine versus IG-88 video. Hope you liked it.
Yeah.
The next one will be
Boba
Green versus Luke Green. So
there you go.
Enjoy.